Hey, mister, mind giving me a ride?
Didn't you see that no rider sign on the windshield?
Sure, I see it. Sometimes a guy can be a good guy even if a rich bastard makes him carry a sticker.
Alright, just scrunch up there till we get around the bend.
Alright, thank you, sir. You unlock the car, please? Thank you. Automatic, that's pretty fancy.
Yeah, I know it.
Thanks, buddy. My dog's pooped out.
New shoes? You ought to take a walk with new shoes. Hot weather.
Didn't have no other shoes. Guy's gotta wear them if he's got no others.
You going far?
I'd walk her if my dogs wasn't pooped out.
Are you looking for a job?
No, my old man got a place, 40 acres. He's a cropper, but we've been there a long time.
40-acre cropper, he ain't been pushed out by tractors.
Of course, I ain't heard lately.
Cropper's going fast now. One cat takes and pushes out 10 families. Tearing and shove the croppers out. How's your dad holding up?
Well, I ain't heard lately. I never was no hand to write. Nor my old man neither. But the both of us can, if we want.
You been doing a job?
Sure have.
Thought so. I seen your hands. Looks like you're swinging an axe. I noticed stuff like that.
Like to know anything else? I'll tell you. You ain't got a guess.
I'm not being nosy. I just noticed stuff like that. It passes the time.
I'll tell you anything. I ain't hiding nothing.
So I just like to notice things.
I'll tell you anything. Name's Joe. Tom Joe. Old man's old Tom Joe.
Don't get sore. I didn't mean nothing.
I don't mean nothing either. I'm just trying to get along without shoving nobody around.
A guy that's been a chuck skinner don't know nothing what it's like. Owners don't want us to pick up nobody. We come out here risking our skins like I just did for you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, I knew guys that done screwy things when they were driving trucks. I remember this guy that did poetry just to pass the time. It's the poetry this guy wrote down. It was about him and a couple friends going around the world, raising hell. I just wish I could remember what it was, some of the words. Some of the words he used, Jesus H. Christ would... Hey, get back in here.
Oh my God, what in golly is that?
You know, part of it went like this. I said big words like that.
Preacher.
Well, it makes you mad to hear a guy use big words like that. But I guess with the preacher, it's alright. You see, this guy was funny. He would use big words like that for ducks. He wasn't messing around. Like I was saying, truck driver gotta do crazy things sometimes. He go nuts just watching the street go underneath his tires. You know, sometimes drivers like to stop it.
Sure seem to live there.
Sure, they stop, but it ain't to eat. They ain't hardly ever hungry. You see, they're just so goddamn sick of going. They get sick of it. Joints is the only place where you can go in, order something, sling the bowl with the broad behind the counter. So you get a cup of coffee and a piece of pie. It's kinda nice.
Must be tough.
Well, it ain't no goddamn cinch. Looks easy just sitting here till you put in 8, maybe 14 hours. But the road gets into a guy. He's gotta do something. He's gotta do some singing or some whistling. Company won't let us have a radio. Nope, company won't let us have a radio, so it's kind of bad. Takes a pint along, but them kind of don't stick. I don't ever take a drink till I'm through.
Yeah?
I gotta get ahead. Why, I'm thinking of taking one of those correspondence school courses. Mechanical engineering. It's easy. Just study a few lessons at home. I'm thinking of it, then I won't have to drive no truck. I'll be telling other people to drive trucks.
Sure you won't have a snort?
No, by God, I won't touch it. Guy can't drink liquor all the time with all the studying I'm gonna do.
You're all wound up. What's the matter? Got a girl?
Well, sure. but I want to get ahead anyway. I've been training my mind a hell of a long time.
I ain't got a hell of a lot further to go.
No shot. I train my mind all the time. Suppose a guy passes on the road, and after he passes, I try to remember everything about him. What shoes he's wearing, his pants, the hat he's wearing, even what scar. I'm pretty good at it. I should take a course to be a fingerprint expert.
You sure took a hell of a long time to get to it, buddy.
Get to what? What do you mean?
You give me a going over when I first got in. I seen you. You know where I come from? Don't you?
Well, sure. That is, maybe. But it ain't none of my business. I'm out in my own yard. It ain't nothing to me. I don't stick my nose in nobody's business.
You got me wrong, mister. Got me wrong, mister. I ain't keeping quiet about it. Sure, I've been in McAllister. Been there 4 years. Sure, these the clothes they give me when I come out. I don't give a damn who know it. And I'm going to my old man's place, so I don't have to lie to get a job.
Well, that ain't none of my business. I ain't a nosy guy.
The hell you ain't. The big old nose of yours been sticking out 8 miles ahead of your face. You had that big nose going over me like a sheep in a vegetable patch.
You got me all wrong.
Ha! You've been a good guy. You give me a lift? Well, I'm done time. So what? You want to know what I've done time for, don't you?
That ain't none of my affair.
Nothing ain't none of your affair except skinning this here bold bitch along, and that's the last thing you work at. Now look, see that road up ahead?
Yeah.
Well, I get off there. Sure, I know you're wetting your pants to know what I've done. Ain't got a guy to let you down. Homicide. That means I killed someone. That's 7 years. Sprung up at 4 because I kept my nose clean.
I didn't ask you about it. I mind my own yard.
You can tell it to every gas station from here to Texola. So long, fella. You've been a good guy. But look, you can smell a question coming from hell to breakfast. You telegraphed yours the first time you opened your trap.
You okay?
Thanks for the lift. So, you've been a good guy.
Look!